It's your girl Anyango here, hoping that you are healthy, wealthy, and free and loving your life. It's the end of 2020. 2020 is leaving us, and I think what we all need to do is really take stock of the year, and I feel like this is such a statement for all end of year statements, take stock of what you've done this year. But really, being the year that it has been, if we can just look through and find out what have you achieved this year, what have you tried to do that was new, that you were able to accomplish and realize that wasn't so hard, or what were you able to try and fail at, what have you learned that was new in terms of your career or just self-knowledge, or books that you've read, how to behave or understood yourself personally. What little things have you achieved this year, even if it might be a falling forward, because everybody says you must fall forward. Denzel Washington has said it, Will Smith has said it, everybody has said it, fall forward. I think even Jack Ma said that we should fall forward, like continuously fail. So if there are things that we have failed at and are continuing to fail at, like understanding myself, I am continuously learning the things that I cannot do. For example, I have learned that I really go through cycles, emotional cycles, intellectual cycles, physical cycles. Like there are moments when I am so excited and full of energy to do a certain thing, and then suddenly I don't feel like doing it anymore. And maybe the thing that I can take from that is that I realize I can start to see the telltale signs. And the good thing about this, which I'm also learning, is that you can document what pulls you out of the rut. You can document the things that pull you out of the rut, and then have this as a reference point. So when I'm feeling, in a sense, depressed, when I'm feeling demotivated, when I'm feeling stressed, when I'm just feeling nothing, when I don't want to do anything, when I know that I have things to do and I do not want to do them, what things have brought me out? Music, dancing, friends. For me, I think friends are a really huge part of it. There have been moments when I just needed to take a break and just go and see friends. And really 2020 has made us realize the importance of having those few really steady foundational friends, whether it's giving them a call or actually being able to see them, for those who could actually see their friends and their family. Having these people that can really just give you that push, even if the reaction is not immediate, just hearing words of positivity and strength and empowerment coming from them can really push you forward, especially when you least expect it sometimes, right? So that's something that I'm going to take from this year as I also turn a year older. Really, there is a lot that I have tried this year, tried and failed at, tried and learned at, failed forward at, understood, realized. I think one of them especially in terms of, let's look at it career-wise or wealth-wise, is that there is enough for everybody. There is enough positivity for everybody. There is enough knowledge for everybody. There is enough innovation for everybody. There is enough entrepreneurship for everybody, because sometimes you feel like you've taken too long to do a thing that you were meant to have done, and so many people have done it, and therefore now it's it's over, I'm too late, and that's it. But no, the way you do that one thing that you have always wanted to do is unique to you. It is special to you. Even if somebody else is doing a similar thing, you will be able to do it in your own way, whatever it is, whether it's just being you or being happy as you are, whether it's in the work that you do, in the way you do your work, in your work ethic, in the way you treat people in your workplace, especially on the phone these days, they have to hear it through your voice. All these ways that you handle yourself are unique to you. Do not think that somebody can steal that from you. That is your special thing for you and you alone. I have learned, I have met new people this year, and I am not always the kind of person that wants to meet new people, but I've met new people and I have learned that people are so different. If you give them a chance, people can be so different. People can be so eye-opening if you just sit and listen to them and not necessarily, you know how we listen to respond. If you just sit and take in what they say, and I don't remember who it was who said that sometimes you don't really have to counter a person's argument if it's against you. Sometimes just say, oh, that's an interesting point of view, okay, or just realize that this is different, that everybody has their own way of processing things, and I do not know it all. I'm also learning that, you know. So it's been an eye-opening year. It's been a big one. It's been a major one. And just take the time as we count down to the end of the year to appreciate yourself for what you've achieved, for what you've accomplished, for what you've learned about yourself. And if you think there's nothing that you've learned about yourself, take a moment and go through all the activities that you've gone through, every emotion that you've gone through this year, every hurdle, every difficulty that you've gone through, and just try and realize how you got out of it, how you got through it. That's how you learn yourself. Those are the things that you learn about yourself. And then be happy about it. Just really, really be happy about all that you have done this year. It may not feel like much to you. It may not feel like you've really jumped as big a hurdle as somebody else might have. But it's a speck in your own timeline. It's a dot it's a word in your chapter, in the book of your own life, right? So take stock of the year. This word, taking stock of the year, it always happens at this time. Yes, it's a cliche, but really it's important to take stock, especially of 2020, because it ain't gonna be the same. We're always going to reference 2020. It's going to be post 2020, the new normal, you know. So remember it in your own way, in a good way, with all the difficulty and the pain, the emotions, the struggles, the achievements, the accomplishments, the realizations. With all of it, take it in, appreciate it, enjoy it, love it, find ways, write it down, and really just sit in it, stew in yourself, in your learning about yourself, in the beauty that is you. Appreciate yourself as we end this year. If you can be with family, that's awesome. If you cannot be with family, find a friend. If you cannot be with anybody, find something to keep you busy. I'm actually starting a puzzle. I just started a puzzle. I forgot that I loved puzzles. I love puzzles. Get a puzzle, play something that you like to do, read a book. Be okay. Be okay even if you are alone. Listen to some good music, have some wine, watch a good movie, cry, laugh, everything. It's been a year. Let it wash over you as we cross over. So, I love you all. Let's do this. Gute Rouge. I'll see you next year. Ciao.